The least number which must be added to 6709 to make it exactly divisible by 9. Let us break down the language of the question. First of all, it says the least number. Least number means smallest number. The question says the smallest number which must be added to 6709 to make it exactly divisible by 9 is. क्वेश्चन कह रहा है कि हमें कौन सा सबसे छोटा नंबर 6709 में ऐड कर देना है सो दैट कि वो 9 से एग्जैक्टली डिविजिबल हो जाए. नाउ इसका जो कॉमन अप्रोच होगा वो ये होगा कि हम चारों ऑप्शंस हैं उनको ऐड करके चेक करें, बट इट विल बी अ वेरी वेरी लेंथी अप्रोच. हम 5 को इसमें ऐड करके चेक कर सकते हैं, 4 ऐड करके चेक कर सकते हैं, 7 ऐड करके चेक कर सकते हैं, 2 ऐड करके चेक कर सकते हैं, 9 से डिवाइड करके देख सकते हैं वो डिवाइड हो रहा है नहीं. दैट विल बी अ लॉन्ग मेथड. हाउएवर व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू इज फर्स्ट लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड द डिविजिबिलिटी ऑफ 9. हाउ वी कैन फाइंड आउट अ नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 9. A number is divisible by 9 when the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. कोई भी नंबर 9 से कब डिवाइड होगा? जब उसके सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स 9 से डिविजिबल होंगे. सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. For example, if I take a number 729, let us do the sum of the digits. Sum of the digits of 729 will be 7 plus 2 plus 9. 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18. Friends, 18 is divisible by 9. So, since the sum of the digits 18 is divisible by 9, then we can say that this complete number will be divisible by 9. This is the divisibility rule of 9. And now, let us understand how to solve such kind of questions. This can be a very likely question for RMS exam, Sainik School exam, Jawahar Navodaya exam. The question says, what number we should add to 6709 so that it is divisible by 9. Now, if the number has to be divisible by 9, then the sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. So first step what you do is you check that what is the sum of the digits right now. अभी इस number के digits का sum क्या आ रहा है? When we add the digits, I get 6 plus 7 plus 0. We don't need to add 0, but just I'm writing here so that you should not be confused. हमने 0 भी ले लिया, वैसे उसको 0 की add करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 0 is 13 and 13 plus 9 is 22. Right now the sum of the digits is 22 and I know that 22 is not divisible by 9. So right now this number is not divisible by 9. अगर आपको इस नंबर को 9 से डिविजिबल बनाना है तो आपको इस नंबर का सम 9 का एक मल्टीपल लेना होगा. 22 के बाद the number which is divisible by 9 after 22 is 27. 27 is divisible by 9. So right now the sum of the digits is 22. It is not divisible by 9 and to make it divisible by 9 is sum of the digits 22 को हमें 27 बनाना होगा. We know the table of 9, 9 3s are 27 होता है. तो 22 के बाद जो नंबर है वो डिवाइड होता है 9 से, वो 27 है. इसका मतलब ये है कि हमें 22 को 27 में कन्वर्ट करना है. सॉरी, और अगर आपको 22 को 27 में कन्वर्ट करना है मीन्स हमें इसमें +5 ऐड करना होगा. The moment I add 22 plus 5, it will become 27 and then it will be divisible by 9. Now let us add 9 to this number. If I add 5 to this number, 6709, अगर हम इसमें 5 ऐड कर दें, it will be 9 plus 5, 14, 4 carry 1. This is 7 and this is 6. So now my number is 6714. And is this number divisible by 9? Let us check the sum of the digits. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. And 14 plus 4, the sum of the digit is 18. And 18 is divisible by 9. So since 18 is divisible by 9, this complete number will be divisible by 9. 6714 will be divisible by 9. A very simple question. यहां पर इन्होंने बोला था कि 6709 में हमें क्या ऐड करना होगा सो दैट दिस नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 9. हमने सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए हमने इस नंबर के डिजिट्स को ऐड किया. 6, 7, 0 और 9 को हमने ऐड किया, उससे हमें 22 आया. 22 9 से डिवाइड नहीं होता है, तो 22 के बाद अगला कौन सा नंबर है जो 9 से डिवाइड होगा? इट इज द थर्ड मल्टीपल ऑफ 9, 27. इसका मतलब हमें 22 को 27 बनाना है. 22 को अगर 27 बनाना है तो हमें इसमें 5 ऐड करना है, और इसमें 5 ऐड करते ही इसका सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स जो है वो 27 हो जाएगा और ये 9 से डिविजिबल हो जाएगा. हमने इसी के लिए इसमें 6709 में 5 ऐड किया, ये नंबर बन गया 6114, जिसका डिजिट का सम 18 आ गया. इट इज डिविजिबल बाय 9, सो दिस नंबर इज कंप्लीटली डिविजिबल बाय 9. सो व्हाट इज माय आंसर? माय आंसर इज हमें यहां पर 5 को ऐड करना होगा सो दैट माय नंबर विल बी डिविजिबल बाय 9. आई होप द क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर टू एवरीबडी. Now, the alternative approach of solving this question can be dividing this number by 9 and finding out the remainder. Please have a look. The least number which must be added to 6709 to make it exactly divisible by 9 is. So for this, another approach can be taken, which is dividing the number 6709 by 9 and finding the remainder. 9 sevens are 63. Subtracting, I get 4. Take the 0 down. 9 fours are 36. I get 4. I'll take the 9 down. 9 fives are 45. So my remainder now is 4. Now remember, the remainder is actually the additional value which is not completing the division. Because of this 4, the division is not complete. So this 4 should be converted to the multiple of 9. The first multiple of 9 is 9. हमें इस 4 को 9 से अगर ये नंबर completely divisible होना है तो इस 4 को हमें 9 बनाना होगा, और 4 को अगर 9 बनाना होगा तो आपको इसमें +5 ऐड करना होगा. So this can be a alternative approach, second method of finding out what is the least number we should add. सबसे छोटा कौन सा नंबर ऐड होगा, इसके लिए आपको क्या करना है? इस नंबर को 9 से डिवाइड करना है, रिमाइंडर ढूंढना है और उस रिमाइंडर को डिवाइजर बनाना है. डिवाइजर 9 है, 4 को हमें 9 बनाना है. 4 को 9 बनाने के लिए इसमें हमें +5 ऐड करना होगा. So by both the methods we are getting the same answer, but I will recommend that you can go or you can solve the question using the divisibility rule very quickly. If R and S are different integers, both divisible by 5, then which of the following is not necessarily true? क्वेश्चन का मतलब यह है कि R और S दो अलग अलग इंटीजर्स हैं और दोनों ही 5 से डिविजिबल हैं, दोनों 5 से डिवाइड होते हैं. तो इसमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट ट्रू होना जरूरी नहीं है और इसमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट नॉट नेसेसरली ट्रू मीन्स विच इज फॉल्स. सो बेसिकली हमें फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पर ढूंढना है. नाउ लेट अस ब्रेक डाउन द क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट वन बाय वन. द क्वेश्चन सेज इफ R and S are different integers. Let us understand what are integers. Now integers particularly will have three type of numbers. The first, it will have positive number +1, +2, +3, which are also called natural numbers. Then integers also have negative numbers, means -1, -2, -3, and integers also include 0, which is neither positive nor negative. Remember, 0 is neither positive nor negative. Now the question says that R and S are different integers, both divisible by 5. Let's take two examples. Let's take R as 10 and S as 5. Now why I have taken R as 10 and S as 5? Because both 10 and 5 are divisible by 5, and that is our condition, that R and S are different integers, both divisible by 5. Understand the language and be ready to learn such kind of language for the exam. So let us take R and S, two different integers which both are divisible by 5. R and S are two different integers, both divisible by 5. Now let us find out all these four statements. The first statement is R minus S is divisible by 5. So R is 10 and S is 5. According to the first statement, R minus S is divisible by 5. Guys, is 10 minus 5, which is 5, is it divisible by 5? Yes, it is divisible by 5. So the first sentence is correct. If R and S are two different integers, for example, we have taken 10 and 5, both divisible by 5, they both are divisible by 5. So the first sentence, R minus S is divisible by 5. Let us check. We check. R is 10, S is 5. 10 minus 5 is 5, which is divisible by 5. So the first sentence is correct. Let us verify the second one. R plus S is divisible by 5. R is 10, S is 5. So R plus S, 10 plus 5, it will be 15. Is it divisible by 5? Yes, it is also divisible by 5. So R plus S will also be divisible by 5. The third statement says R square plus S square is divisible by 5. Let's take it. R is 10, S is 5. So R square, when I say R square, I have to do 10 square, which is 100. And S square is 5 square, which is 25. And R square plus S square will be 100 plus 25, which will give me 125. Is it divisible by 5? Yes, 125 is also divisible by 5. So R square plus S square is divisible by 5. Third statement is also correct. Let us check the fourth one. R plus S is divisible by 10. R is 10, S is 5. R plus S means 10 plus 5, which is 15. Is it divisible by 10? No, it is not divisible by 10. So option number D is false. That is our answer. The difference between two numbers is 7 and their sum is 35. What will be their product? Let us understand this question on a broader light. The question says दो numbers का sum 7 है और दो numbers का difference 7 है और उनका sum 35 है. What will be their product? तो उनका प्रोडक्ट मतलब उनकी मल्टीप्लिकेशन की वैल्यू क्या होगी? Understand this question. Let us take the first number as x and the second number as y. The difference between two number is 7. Difference का मतलब होता है उन दोनों को माइनस करने पर जो वैल्यू आएगी. And when I take the difference of x and y, it means, I'll write down here for the easy understanding, difference means x minus y. और x minus y, the value is 7. x minus y की value question में 7 दी हुई है. And their sum is 35. Sum का मतलब हो जाएगा इन दोनों का addition. Sum means x plus y. x plus y की value question में 35 दी हुई है. And now the question is asking what is the product? Product means we have to multiply x and y. Now if you want to find out the product x and y, first of all we should know what is the value of x and what is the value of y. Let us find out the value of x and y when the difference of x and y is given as 7 and the sum of x and y is given as 35. Everybody, this is going to be a very very important question, not only here but later on in the further topics like time, speed, distance, boats and streams also. बच्चों, जब हमें दो नंबर्स x और y का डिफरेंस दिया हो और x प्लस y इनका सम दिया हो, तो x की when we have the value of x minus y as 7 and x plus y as 35, then remember in this always the greater number x, हमें ये मानना है कि x हमारा ग्रेटर नंबर है और उसकी वैल्यू हो जाएगी, द फॉर्मूला फॉर दैट, x निकालने की जो वैल्यू हो जाएगी, जो फॉर्मूला हो जाएगा, दैट विल बी x प्लस वाई माइनस प्लस x माइनस वाई अपॉन 2. The formula for finding out x will be, which is the greater number, x plus y plus x minus y upon 2. बच्चों, क्वेश्चन में x plus y की वैल्यू 35 है, x minus y की वैल्यू 7 है, दोनों को प्लस करके आप 2 से डिवाइड कर दीजिए. 35 plus 7 is 42. 42 divided by 2 is 21. So the value of x will be 21. Now स्मॉलर नंबर y, रिमेंबर y जो होगा वो स्मॉलर नंबर होगा और स्मॉलर नंबर को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए वी यूज द फॉर्मूला x प्लस वाई माइनस x माइनस वाई अपॉन 2. क्वेश्चन में x प्लस वाई की वैल्यू 35 है, क्वेश्चन में x माइनस वाई की वैल्यू 7 है अपॉन 2. 35 minus 7 is 28. 28 divided by 2 is 14. तो हमारी y की वैल्यू जो आएगी वो 14 आएगी. Now we have both x and y according to the question, but we have to find the product. तो प्रोडक्ट के लिए x 21 और y 14 को आप मल्टीप्लाई कर दीजिए. 21 into 14 you can do it separately. Answer is 294. Which will be option number B. Very very important formula. वैसे तो ये this is the part of algebra, but this question can be asked using the word form here. The question says the difference between two numbers is 7 and their sum is 35. What will be their product? क्वेश्चन का मीनिंग ये है, दो नंबर्स का डिफरेंस, मतलब जब हम दो नंबर्स को माइनस करेंगे तो हमें 7 मिलेगा, एंड देयर सम इज 35 मीन्स जब हम दो नंबर्स को प्लस करेंगे तो हमें 35 मिलेगा. टू स्टार्ट द क्वेश्चन, लेट अस अज्यूम द फर्स्ट नंबर इज x एंड द सेकेंड नंबर इज y. अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वेश्चन the difference between the two numbers is 7. difference का मतलब उन दोनों को subtract करके जो value आ रही है वो 7 है. so let us take the difference which will be x minus y. this is equal to 7 and their sum which will be x plus y as 35. Now in this question we have one assumption. हमने एक चीज assume की है that first number x is greater and second number y is smaller. And when the difference of two numbers is given and their sum is given, then remember the greater number x will be given by the formula x plus y plus x minus y upon 2. In the question the value of x plus y is 35, so in place of x plus y I will write 35 plus in place of x minus y I will write 7, so this will be x minus y, it will be 7 upon 2. 35 plus 7 is 42 divided by 2, which is So the value of x is 21. And now to find out y, we have the formula x plus y minus x minus y upon 2. Remember, y is the smaller number. X plus y is 35 minus x minus y is 7 upon 2. 35 minus 7 is 28. 28 upon 2 is 14. So the value of the smaller number y will be given as 14. The question is asking what will be their product. So now I have both the numbers. So let us find out their product. 21 multiplied by 14 will give me 294. My answer is option number B. Summarizing this question, अगर हमें दो नंबर्स का डिफरेंस दिया हो विच इज 7 हियर, और अगर हमें दो नंबर्स का सम दिया हो विच इज 35 हियर, तो जब अगर दोनों में से हमें बड़ा नंबर निकालना है तो दोनों नंबर्स का सम x प्लस वाई और दोनों नंबर्स का डिफरेंस x माइनस वाई, दोनों को हमें प्लस कर देना है, 2 से डिवाइड कर देना है. वी विल ऐड द सम एंड डिफरेंस डिवाइड बाय 2. सम 35 है, डिफरेंस 7 है, दोनों को प्लस कर दिया, 2 से डिवाइड कर दिया, बड़ा नंबर 21 मिल गया जिसको हमने x अज्यूम किया है. एंड जब हमें छोटा नंबर निकालना है फॉर्मूला बिल्कुल सेम है, सिर्फ प्लस के बजाय अब माइनस कर देना है. x प्लस वाई माइनस x माइनस वाई. याद रखिए बड़े नंबर के लिए x प्लस वाई और x माइनस वाई को प्लस करना है, छोटे नंबर के लिए x प्लस वाई और x माइनस वाई को माइनस करना है. विच इज 35 इज x प्लस वाई, 37 इज x माइनस वाई, और इस बार हमने दोनों को प्लस के बजाय माइनस करके 2 से डिवाइड कर देना है. फॉर्मूला इज सिंपल, दोनों वैल्यूज को प्लस करके 2 से डिवाइड कर दो, दोनों वैल्यूज को माइनस करके 2 से डिवाइड कर दो. व्हेन आई से दोनों वैल्यूज मींस सम को और डिफरेंस को. बड़ा नंबर निकालना है तो प्लस करके डिवाइडेड बाय 2, छोटा नंबर निकालना है तो दोनों को माइनस करके डिवाइडेड बाय 2. क्वेश्चन में उन्होंने प्रोडक्ट पूछा था 21 मल्टीप्लाइड 14, आंसर इज 294 विच इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी. द सम ऑफ 3 consecutive numbers is given. What is the difference between the first and the third number? Let us break down the question. The sum means addition of 3 consecutive numbers. Now what do we understand by consecutive numbers? Consecutive numbers are those numbers which come in sequence or one after the other. For example, 1, 2, 3. These are consecutive numbers. Another example can be 99, 100, 101. These are also consecutive numbers. Here I am taking 3 numbers, but you can continue taking 2, 3, 4, any numbers. The condition of consecutive number is they should be in the sequence. They should come one after the other. The question says sum of 3 consecutive numbers are given. Let us take the 3 consecutive numbers. For example, to understand this question, let us take the 3 consecutive numbers. First one will be 2. The number after 2 will be the next consecutive number after 2 will be 3. And the next consecutive number after 3 will be 4. Their sum will be 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 9. Now actually we don't need this sum because the question is asking what is the difference between the first and the third number. The first number is 2 and the third number is 4. The difference between the first and third number, difference means हमें third number में से first number को minus करना है. So the difference between 4 and 2 will be 2. Answer will be option number B. Now let's understand this question by taking one more example. Let us take another set of 3 consecutive numbers as 11, 12 and 13. If 3 consecutive numbers taken here is 11, 12 and 13, then again the difference between the first and the third, 13 minus 11, it will again give the answer as 2, which will confirm our answer as option number B. Now remember, whatever numbers you take, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 13, 99, 100 and 101, remember that the difference between the first and the third number will always be 2, irrespective of whatever number you take. And in this question, they have just confused us in the first statement by saying the sum of the three consecutive number is given. We don't want the sum of three consecutive numbers if we want to find out the difference between first and third. अगर हमें तीन कंसेक्यूटिव नंबर्स में से फर्स्ट और थर्ड का डिफरेंस निकालना है तो हमें उनके सम की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. उनका सम क्या आ रहा है ये निकालने की हमें ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. दिस ओनली इज रिक्वायर्ड व्हेन दे आर आस्किंग व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट नंबर एंड द थर्ड नंबर. अगर हमें इस क्वेश्चन में ये निकालना होता कि फर्स्ट और थर्ड नंबर क्या हैं या फर्स्ट, सेकेंड और थर्ड नंबर क्या हैं, तब हमें उनके सम की जरूरत पड़ती. इफ वी ओनली वांट टू फाइंड आउट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द थर्ड एंड फर्स्ट नंबर, देन रिमेंबर इट विल ऑलवेज बी 2, बिकॉज द फर्स्ट नंबर एंड द सेकेंड नंबर विल बी इंक्रीज्ड बाय 1 and the second and the third number will also be increased by 1 when we are talking about consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers ऐसे numbers होते हैं जो sequence में होते हैं, means वो 1 से increase होते जाते हैं, और जब वो 1 से increase होते जाते हैं तो फर्स्ट और थर्ड नंबर में जो increase होगा वो 2 का होगा और इनका difference कितना होगा, always 2 होगा. I hope the question will be clear to everybody. यहां पर जो ऑप्शन नंबर 4 डेटा इनएडिक्वेट है, इट इज जस्ट गिवन टू कंफ्यूज अस. आवर आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स. द नंबर्स 24,984, 26,784 and 28,584 are divisible by 3, divisible by 4, divisible by 9. Which of these are correct? Option A 1, 2 and 3. Option B 1 and 2. Option C 2 and 3. Option D 1 and 3. Now before I start the question, I should tell you that this year in the Sainik School and both RMS exam, there were many such questions like this, where you had to check the statement and identify which of the following are correct or incorrect. Let us begin this question. First, it says whether all these three numbers are divisible by 3. So we have to check the divisibility rule of 3. The divisibility rule of 3 is the sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So let us check all the three numbers if they are divisible by 3 or not. The first number is 24,984. Let's check the sum of the digits. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 4 is 27. Is 27 divisible by 3? Yes. So this number 24,984 is also divisible by 3. Let us check the second number 26,784 whether it is divisible by 3 or not. And for that I will add the digits of this number. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 4 is 27. Is 27 divisible by 3? Yes, we have checked earlier. So this number is also divisible by 3. Now let's check the third number 28,584. To check the divisibility of 3, let's add the digits. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. and 23 plus 4 is 27. Again, the sum of the digit is 27, which is divisible by 3. It means this number is also divisible by 3. So I see that my first sentence is correct. Now let us verify the second one, whether all the three numbers are divisible by 4 or not. To check the divisibility of 4, the rule is the last two digits of the number should be divisible by 4. If the last two digits of the number is divisible by 4, then the complete number will be divisible by 4. Let us take the last two digits of 24,984. The last two digits are 84. Let us check if 84 is divisible by 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 1s are 4. Giving me a remainder 0, it means the last two digits are divisible by 4, so this complete number is divisible by 4. If you look at the second number, it is 26,784, in which also the last two digits are 84. And we have seen just now, if the last two digits are 84, if they are divisible by 4, which is 84 is divisible by 4, so this number is also divisible by 4. 26,784, which has 84 as the last two digits. Now since the last two digits 84 are divisible by 4, so this complete number is divisible by 4. And we don't need to check the third option, because to check the divisibility of 4 in the third number, which is 28,584, I have to take the last two digits 84. And again, I have just now verified 84 is divisible by 4. So the third number 28,584 will also be divisible by 4. So I see that all the three numbers are divisible by 4. So my second sentence is also correct. Now let us verify whether all these three numbers are divisible by 9 or not. Now, the divisibility rule of 9 is same as the divisibility rule of 3, which is the sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. Divisibility rule of 9 is sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. Sorry, sum of the digits should be divisible by 9, then the complete number should be divisible by 9. Let's take the first number 24,984. And to check whether it is divisible by 9 or not, let us add the digits. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 4 is 27. 27 is divisible by 9. So it means this number is also divisible by 9. Similarly, previously also we have checked that the sum of the second number 26,784, the sum of the digit was coming 27, which is divisible by 9. So this number is also divisible by 9. And the third number 28,584, the sum of the digit was coming 27, which is divisible by 9. So this number is also divisible by 9. So my third sentence is also correct. So I can see that all 1, 2 and 3, all the options are correct. So since all the three options follow, then my answer will be option A, which is all 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Now, a basic point which I want to mention here is that if in a question they ask us both the divisibility of 9 and divisibility of 3, like in here they had asked us that whether the number is divisible by 3 and if the number is divisible by 9 at the same time, then remember, a number which is divisible by 9 will always be divisible by 3 also. Remember, a number which is divisible by 9 will be divisible by 3 also. But the reverse or the vice versa is not true, which means that if a number is divisible by 3, then not always, it is not necessary that it will be divisible by 9. It can be or it cannot be. But if a number is divisible by 9, then it will be always divisible by 3. But the reverse of this sentence, if a number is divisible by 3, then will it always be divisible by 9? Not always true. It can be. In some cases it can be, in some cases it cannot be. Answer here will be option number A, where all the 3 sentences 1, 2 and 3 are correct. What is the difference between the smallest 6-digit odd number and the greatest 4-digit even number? The question in the first look looks simple, but there is a slight twist. It's not asking the smallest 6-digit number, it's asking the smallest 6-digit odd number. And it's not asking the greatest 4-digit number, it's asking the greatest 4-digit even number. Now we know that the smallest number of any digit will always start from 1, and here they are asking the smallest 6-digit number. So to make the smallest 6-digit number, since we have already taken 1, then to make it a 6-digit number, I have to add 5 zeros. So smallest 6-digit number is 1 lakh. I hope everybody has understood how to make a smallest any digit number. It will always start with 1, and if it is a 6-digit number, the remaining digits can be 0. Now, as per the condition, it should not be the smallest 6-digit, but it should be the smallest 6-digit odd number. Now remember, the odd numbers are numbers which will end with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. And when I want to make a smallest 6-digit odd number, then I will take the smallest odd number among them, which is 1, and I will place it at the end or units digit. So my smallest 6-digit number will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 1 will come in the units digit. It will be 1,01,000. This is my smallest 6-digit number. Now the question says that another should be the greatest 4-digit even number. Let us make the greatest 4-digit number. Now remember, the greatest digit of any number will always start with 9. Here it should be 4 digits, so take 9 4 times. This is the greatest 4-digit number. But as per the condition, it should be even. Right now this number is ending with 9, so it is not even, it is a odd number. So to convert this to a greatest 4-digit even number. Remember, the even numbers will always end with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. And the question says that it should be the greatest 4-digit even number. So to make the greatest 4-digit even number, I have to take the greatest value among these three, which is 8, among these digits, which is 8. So at the end, in the units digit, here I have to place 8. So my number will become 9998. This is my greatest 4-digit even number. Approach is same for both. In the smallest 6-digit odd number, I had to change the units digit from 0 to 1, because right now 1 lakh was an even number, and to convert it to an odd number, I had to place 1 in the units digit. Similarly, the greatest 4-digit number 9999, it's right now an odd number, and to convert it into a greatest 4-digit even number, remember, out of 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, you take 8. And now, as per the question, they are asking the difference. Let us take the difference of 1,01,000 and 9,998. Let us subtract them. On subtracting, I cannot subtract 8 from 1, so I will borrow. This 1 will become 11 minus 8. This will give me 3. This will become 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 9, 0. This will also become 9. And this 1 will be subtracted by 1, so it will become 0. I am not writing here. My answer is 90,003, which is option number B. For solving this question, there was no need of doing the complete subtraction. Only by doing the last two digits, I subtracted 1,01,000 and 9,998. By only subtracting the last two digits, I would have got my answer as 03. And if you look at the option 03, these are the last two digits, which will give me directly the answer. So no need of doing the complete subtraction. Only by doing the last two digits, I would have got my answer, which is option number B. If each of the odd digits in the number 54,638 is decreased by 1, and each of the even digits is increased by 1, then which of the following will be the sum of the digits of the new number? क्वेश्चन का मतलब यह है कि हमें जो नंबर दिया है 54,638, इसके ऑड डिजिट्स को, ऑड डिजिट्स यहाँ पर 5 और 3 है, इसके ऑड डिजिट्स को अगर हम डिक्रीज बाय 1 कर दें, मीन्स 5 माइनस 1 कर दें और 3 माइनस 1 कर दें, एंड इसके इवन डिजिट्स को विच इज 4, 6 एंड 8, अगर हम इवन डिजिट्स को इंक्रीज बाय 1 कर दें, तो जो नया नंबर आएगा उसके सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स क्या होंगे? लेट अस कंटिन्यू द क्वेश्चन. ऑड डिजिट्स 5, इसे -1 करना है. 5 माइनस 1 ये 4 हो जाएगा. इवन डिजिट 4 को +1, 4 + 1 ये 5 हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट 6, इवन डिजिट, इसे +1 करना है. 6 + 1 ये 7 हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट 3 इज द ऑड डिजिट, इसमें -1 करना है. 3 - 1 ये 2 हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट इज 8, इवन डिजिट, इसमें +1 करना है, ये 9 हो जाएगा. सो अवर नेक्स्ट न्यू नंबर इज 45,729. इसका सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स क्या होगा? लेट अस ऐड द डिजिट्स एंड फाइंड आउट द आंसर. 4 + 5 is 9. 9 + 7 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18 and 18 plus 9 is 27. So sum of the digits is 27. Our answer is option number B. A very simple question, but increased understanding of English language is important to understand this question. Again and again I am telling everybody to devote a lot of time in English reading. It will help you to gain enhancement in more and more language comprehension, which will help you to understand and solve such kind of questions. This question was not difficult, but if you fail to understand the language of the question, you will not be able to get the correct answer. The sum of the digits of the predecessor of 9 crore is the sum of the digits of predecessor. Remember, a predecessor is a number before, and to get a predecessor of any number, you subtract 1 from the number. We have to get the predecessor of 9 crore. Remember, 9 crore. Remember a simple point that crore means 7 zeros. So after 9, I will put 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This is 9 crore. And the predecessor of this number is subtract 1. It will be 8 crore 99. Let's do it. Let's borrow 1. This will be 10 minus 1 is 9. This will be 9. All the zeros will become 9. Let's convert all the zeros to 9. And this 9 will be subtracted by 1, so this will be 8. And now my number is 8 crore 99 lakhs 99,999. The question is asking the sum of digits. Let us do the sum of the digits. For doing the sum of the digits, I see that 9 comes 6 times. Sorry, 7 times. So if 9 is coming 7 times, rather than adding it 7 times, you simply multiply it by 7. 9 sevens are 63. Adding all these 9, I am getting 63. And now let's add 8. 63 plus 8, my answer is 71. Answer is option number B. Seemingly a very simple question. You should understand the predecessor concept and the values of 9 crore. Answer will be option number B. When you write numbers from 1 to 100, how many times do you write 4? So when we write numbers from 1 to 100, the 4 will appear in 4, then in 14, then in 24, then in 34, then in 44. Here in 44 there are 2 times 4 comes. 54, 64, 74, then another in 84, then 94. And other than this, remember that there is a series of 4, which is 40, 41, 42. Here also the digit 4 is coming. 43, 44. Now be careful that since we have taken 44 once, do not take it again. While counting, we will pay attention to this. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So when I write 1 to 100, these are the numbers where 4 will appear. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We will not count 44 because we have already counted them, so ignore this. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So 4 has appeared 20 times. Remember, this is a very classic question. All the digits from 2 to 9 will appear 20 times when I write the number from 1 to 100. Answer will be option number D. Now, as we discussed, that from 1 to 100, the digits 2 to 9 means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. All these digits will be repeated 20 times. Now, slight difference. If they ask how many times will digit 1 appear? Remember, 1 will appear 21 times. Now, why it is more than 20 when all the digits are coming 20 times? Why 1 is coming 21 times? Because we are getting an extra in 1 in 100. That is why 1 will appear 21 times. And if they ask how many times 0 will appear, so remember, 0 will appear 11 times. You can write down all these numbers and figure them out. But if such kind of questions comes, you can directly give the answer. What is the difference between the successor of the least 5-digit number and the predecessor of greatest 3-digit number? Question is very simple, but it just needs some working out. We have to find the difference, means we have to subtract. Subtract the successor of least 5-digit number. So what is the least or smallest 5-digit number? Let us find out the smallest 5-digit number. We know that the smallest any digit number will start with 1. And since we have to find a 5-digit number, place 4 zeros. So the smallest 5-digit number is 10,000. But we don't want the smallest 5-digit number, rather we want its successor. So successor is a number which comes after a given number. And to get the successor, add 1. So let us add 1. 10,000 plus 1 will be 10,001. The next number they say is the predecessor of the greatest 3-digit number. Greatest 3-digit number. Greatest any digit number will start from 9. And if it is a 3-digit number, take 9 3 times. They are asking its predecessor. Predecessor is a number which comes before, and to get the predecessor, you subtract 1 from the number. So to get the predecessor, let us subtract 1 from 999, which is 998. And now I have to take the difference of these two numbers. Let us take the difference of 10,001 and 998. On subtracting I cannot subtract 8 from 1, so borrow. This 1 will become 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. The next number, it will be 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. This 0 will also be 9. 9 minus 9 will give us 0. This 0 will become 9. Take it down. And this 1 will be now minus 1, so it is 0. I am not writing it. My answer is 9003. The question was relatively simple, and we could have also avoid doing the complete subtraction. Only by doing the last two digits we will get the answer, because here the last two digits of all the four options are different. So only doing the subtraction of last two digits I would have got my answer as 9003, which is option number B. The question again was very easy, but you should know the concept of successor and predecessor, and also you should be able to work out the numbers correctly. Answer will be option B. P and Q are two integers, are two positive integers such that PQ equals 64. Which of the following is not the correct value of P plus Q? The question says P and Q are two positive integers, means they are positive numbers, and PQ means P into Q equals 64, means when you multiply P and Q we should get 64. Now they are asking which of the following is not the correct value of P plus Q. So if two numbers are P and Q which on multiplication gives 64, what are the possible values? Let us find out P and Q separately, and then let us add them to find out what are the possible values of P plus Q. So how can we get 64 by multiplying two numbers? We can make P as 1 and Q as 64. 1 into 64 will give me 64. So one value of P can be 1 and one value of Q will be 64. In that case, P plus Q will be 1 plus 64, which is 65. So 65 can be the sum of P plus Q. Option number B is 65, so it is possible. Another value of P into Q which can give 64 is 2 multiplied by 32, which is also 64. So value of P can be 2, value of Q can be 32. Let us do P plus Q means 2 plus 32. 2 plus 32 is 34. So 34 can also be a possible value for P and Q. Sorry, P plus Q. That is not in the option. Next, we can get 64 by multiplying 4 and 16. 4 into 16 is also 64. So the value of P and Q can be, P can be 4, Q can be 16. So P plus Q will be 4 plus 16. 4 plus 16 is 20. So 20 can be the sum of P plus Q, which is given as option number A. Next, we can get 64 by multiplying 8 into 8. 8 into 8 is 64. So the possible value of P can be 8 and Q can also be 8. Let us do P plus Q, which will be 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. So 16 can be a possible value of P plus Q, which is also given as an option. Now, we cannot get 35. 20 we can get, 16 we can get, 65 also we can get, but 35 is not possible as the value of P plus Q, because these are the values which P and Q take when we will multiply and get 64. जब हम P और Q को मल्टीप्लाई करें और 64 आ जाए तो P की पॉसिबल वैल्यूज P 1 हो सकता है, Q 64 हो सकता है, P 2 हो सकता है, Q 32 हो सकता है. 2 into 32 हमें 64 मिलेगा. नेक्स्ट P 4 हो सकता है, Q 16 हो सकता है, 4 into 16 भी 64 मिलेगा. नेक्स्ट P 8 हो सकता है, Q भी 8 हो सकता है. 8 into 8 भी हमें 64 मिलेगा. Now other than this there is no other combination. Now we have the value of p and q और हमें p plus q बताना है. तो फर्स्ट केस में p 1 है, q 64 है, दोनों को प्लस करके 65 आ सकता है. सेकेंड केस में p 2 है, q 32 है, दोनों को प्लस करके 34 आ सकता है. थर्ड केस में p 4 है, q 16 है, दोनों को प्लस करके 20 आ सकता है. फोर्थ केस में p 8 है, q भी 8 है, दोनों को प्लस करके 16 आ सकता है. So we see that 20 is possible, 16 is possible, 65 is possible, but 35 cannot be the sum of p plus q, and that will be our answer here. Option number D. The properties of addition of whole numbers. Now we have discussed the whole numbers are numbers which start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and they go till infinity. So whole numbers has 0 as well as all the counting numbers. And now we will discuss the addition property of whole numbers. The first property is the closure property. Please understand, a closure property means a whole number plus a whole number will be equal to a whole number. This is the closure property of addition of whole numbers. Means when we will add a whole number to another whole number, we will get the result which is a whole number. For example, if I add 0 which is a whole number plus 1 which is another whole number, I will get 0 plus 1 is 1 which is also a whole number. This is the closure property which says a whole number when added to another whole number, the result will be a whole number. Here they explain, when two numbers a and b are added, the result a plus b, suppose if it is c, it will also be a whole number. Very important, in which there was one question also asked in the previous exam. Whole numbers are closed for addition. The question was, whole numbers are closed under which operation? Answer was, whole numbers are closed under addition. One of the very basic and most important property, closure property. Commutative property. Understand that commutative property is also called ordering property, which talks about the order of whole numbers. Let us understand this through an example. Suppose I have two whole numbers, which is 2 and 3. If I add them, 2 plus 3, which will give me 5. But if I change the order of 2 and 3 and write it as 3 plus 2, still I get a value 5. It means if you change the order of the whole numbers during addition, your answer will be the same. And that is the commutative property, the ordering property, that even if we change the order of numbers, our final answer will remain the same. Like here, first we wrote 2, then we wrote 3. 2 plus 3 gives me 5. And even if I change the order of 2 plus 3 and I write it as 3 plus 2, still I get the answer as 5. So commutative property says that if a and b are two whole numbers, then a plus b equals to b plus a. That even if you change the order of the numbers, your result will be equal. When whole numbers are added, the order does not matter. It will give the same answer. This property is called commutative property. These sentences are important. The question can be asked as a true-false question. While addition of whole numbers, does the order matter? No, the order does not matter. Based on what property? Based on commutative property. The order will not be change the answer. They have given an example, 11 plus 13 is 24. If you change the order and write it as 13 plus 11, it will still give you 24. So while addition of whole numbers, the order of whole numbers will not be important. The final result or the final value of both will be same. The sentence again which can be thrown upon as a question is, whole numbers are commutative for addition. They can ask you either as a true-false question that are whole numbers commutative for addition? Yes, answer is yes. Which of the following sentence is true? Whole numbers are commutative for addition, so this will be true. Commutative property, once again, is an ordering property in which the order of the numbers, even if it is changed, the final answer remains the same. The product of a non-zero whole number and its successor is always the product means multiplication. Multiplication of what? Multiplication of a non-zero whole number and its successor. Let us understand these two terms, the non-zero whole number and its successor. Whole number. Whole numbers are numbers which start from 0 and all the counting numbers also 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity. So in whole numbers, 0 plus natural numbers both will come. In the question they say a non-zero whole number. Non-zero whole number means any whole number other than 0. Non-zero whole number means whole number other than 0 or except 0. So we have to take a whole number other than 0. It can be any number. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, 4, 10, 20. A non-zero whole number means you have to take a whole number which should not be 0 other than 0. So for understanding of this question, let us take a whole number, a non-zero whole number as 2. So our non-zero whole number which we have taken is 2. They say the product of a non-zero whole number and its successor. What is the successor of 2? Successor is a number which comes after the number which we get after adding 1. So successor of 2 will be 2 plus 1, 3. So now I have a non-zero whole number and its successor. Successor we have to take of that number which we have taken. Since we have taken the non-zero whole number as 2, so we have to take the successor of 2. Because the question says its successor. Whose successor? The non-zero whole number's successor. Which will be, successor of 2 will be 3. And their product. Let us multiply them. Product means we have to multiply them. 2 into 3 will give me 6. Now let us analyze the options. The first option say it is an even number. Is 6 an even number? Yes, it is an even number. Second option says an odd number. No, 6 is not an odd number. Third option says a prime number. No, 6 is not a prime number. The fourth option says divisible by 3. In this case, it is divisible by 3. But will this happen in all the cases? Let us understand through one more example. Let us take another non-zero whole number, which is 4. If the non-zero whole number is 4, then its successor will be 4 plus 1, 5. And now let us do their product. 4 into 5 is 20. Let us analyze all the 4 options again. Is 20 an even number? Yes, it is an even number. Is 20 an odd number? No, it is not an odd number. Is it a prime number? No, it is not a prime number. Is it divisible by 3? No, it is not divisible by 3. So I see in both the cases, when I take a non-zero whole number 2 and its successor, and when I multiply them or when I take their product, the first option is coming correct in both the cases, that we are getting the answer as an even number. If I take 2 and 3 or if I take 4 and 5, I am always getting an even number. So that will be my answer, option number A. Also, I want to add one more point, that if you take a whole number and its successor other than 0, any whole number you take, let us take 6. is a non-zero whole number, and the successor of 6, which is 7, it gives me 42. It will be a even number. Now this will be true for all the consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers are those numbers which come in sequence, and here the question indirectly has given us consecutive numbers, as 6 and 7 are consecutive numbers. So remember, the product of consecutive numbers will always give me an even number. Here the concept was product of consecutive numbers, but they have put it in a different way, or rather in a different language. So important point to remember is the product of two consecutive numbers will always be an even number. Here in this question our answer is option number A. Which of the following statement is not true? Remember, it is asking which of the following statement is not true. The first one, 0 plus 0 is 0. Yes, it is true. 0 minus 0 is 0. This is also true. 0 multiplied by 0 is 0. This statement is also true. But 0 divided by 0, friends, 0 divided by 0 is not 0. It is not defined. Remember, if we divide any number by 0, for example, if I divide 5 by 0, the answer is not defined, means there is no answer for this, means it is unavailable. So if you divide any number by 0 or even 0 by 0, answer is not 0, answer is not defined. Here the statement which is not true is D. A comet is known to become visible from the Earth after every 76 years. If it is predicted to be seen again in 2062, in which of the following years it was most likely seen? क्वेश्चन में बताया है कि कॉमेट हर 76 ईयर्स के बाद दिखाई देता है, और ऐसा प्रेडिक्ट किया जा रहा है कि अगली बार वो 2062 में दिखाई देगा. देन वी हैव टू आंसर, हमें ये बताना है कि विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग ईयर्स, किस ईयर में वो पहले दिखाई दिया था. सो अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर नेक्स्ट वो 2062 में दिखाई दिया है तो इसके पहले वो 76 ईयर्स पहले दिखाई दिया होगा. सो फॉर दैट आई विल सब्ट्रैक्ट 76 फ्रॉम 2062. When I subtract 76 from 2062, I'll subtract this. This is 12 minus 6, 6. This is now 5. Borrow 1 from here. This is 15 minus 7, 8. This will be 9. And this will be 1. So before this, इसके पहले वो 1986 में दिखाई दिया होगा, which is not in the option. So it means that I have to subtract 76 again. Now let us subtract again 76 from 1986. This will be 0. This is 1. This is 9. This is 1. So before 1986, this comet was visible in 1910. And I see that 1910 is also not in the option. So again we have to subtract 76 from 1910. Let us see that when was the comet seen before 1910, and for that we are subtracting 76 from 1910. This is 10 minus 6, 4. This is 0. Borrow 1 from here. 10 minus 7. This is 3. This will be 8. 1000. So this is in 1834 this comet was visible again. And I see that 1834 is also not in the option. So again we have to subtract 76. So till the time we are not getting the answer option, we will keep on subtracting 76. On subtracting 76 from 1834, this This is 14 minus 6, 8. This is 2. Borrow 1. 12 minus 7 is 5. This 8 will become 7. So before 1834, it was seen in 1758. And I see that 1758 is there in the option. My answer is option number A. क्वेश्चन में ऐसा बताया था कि कॉमेट हर 76 ईयर्स के बाद दिखाई देता है और अगली बार वो 2062 में दिखाई देता है, तो इसके पहले वो कब दिखाई दिया होगा? इसके पहले वो हर 76 ईयर्स पहले दिखाई दिया होगा, और इसके लिए हमें 2062 में से 76 को माइनस करना है. अगर ये ऑप्शन हमें मिला देन वी विल गेट इट, अदरवाइज हमें फिर से 76 माइनस करते जाना है टिल द टाइम वी गेट द डिजायर्ड ऑप्शन गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. यहाँ पर हमें 76 को 4 टाइम्स माइनस करना पड़ा, सो वी गॉट द आंसर एज 1758 विच इज देयर इन द ऑप्शन. अ क्लासिक क्वेश्चन ऑफ रिपीटेड subtraction. Answer is option A. How many pairs of whole numbers are there whose product is less than their sum? क्वेश्चन का मतलब है ऐसे कितने होल नंबर के पेयर्स हैं जिनकी प्रोडक्ट की वैल्यू उनके सम की वैल्यू से लेस होगी, मतलब कम होगी. पेयर मीन्स वी हैव टू फाइंड और वी हैव टू टेक 2 whole numbers. Let us take 2 whole number, one as 0 and another as 1. Let us find out their product and let us find out their sum. And we will see that if the question statement holds correct, the product of 0 and 1 is 0. The sum of 0 and 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. So in this case, I see that the product is coming 0 and the sum is coming 1. The value of the product is less than the sum of the 2 whole numbers. तो यहाँ पर हमने देखा कि 0 और 1 ऐसे 2 होल नंबर हैं जिनका प्रोडक्ट तो 0 आ रहा है पर उनका सम 1 आ रहा है, और यहाँ पर प्रोडक्ट की वैल्यू 0, सम की वैल्यू 1 से लेस है. Similarly, another pair can be 0 and 2. The product of 0 and 2 will be 0, but the sum of 0 and 2 will be 2. Again, the same condition follows. Value of product is less than the value of sum. और इसी के साथ अगर आप एक होल नंबर 0 ले लेते हैं और दूसरा आप कोई भी दूसरा होल नंबर ले लीजिए, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप 3 ले लीजिए, 4 ले लीजिए, दिस कंडीशन विल ऑलवेज फॉलो. सिमिलरली अनदर पेयर विल बी, अगर एक होल नंबर हम 1 ले लेते हैं और दूसरा होल नंबर हम 2 ले लेते हैं, then the value of the product of 1 and 2 is 1 into 2, which is 2, and the sum of these 2 whole numbers, इन दोनों होल नंबर्स का सम 1 plus 2 3 हो जाएगा. And again I see that the value of product जो 2 आ रहा है and sum of product वो 3 आ रहा है, value of product is less than sum of the product. Likewise 1 के साथ अगर आप कोई भी दूसरा होल नंबर ले लेते हैं, आप 3 ले लेते हैं, आप 4 ले लेते हैं, आप 5 ले लेते हैं, आप 6 ले लेते हैं, कोई भी आप नंबर ले लें, प्रोडक्ट की जो वैल्यू आएगी वो हमेशा सम की वैल्यू से लेस आएगी. आंसरिंग द क्वेश्चन हाउ मेनी सच पेयर्स आर देयर, आंसर विल बी इनफाइनाइटली मैनी, क्योंकि 0 के साथ आप कोई भी होल नंबर ले लीजिए, दिस कंडीशन विल फॉलो, और 1 के साथ आप कोई भी होल नंबर ले लीजिए, द सेम कंडीशन विल फॉलो. Very important is students should be able to work out such kind of sums in the exam. एग्जाम में आपको इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस को वर्कआउट करना आना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. जैसे हमने यहाँ पर एक नंबर 0 और एक नंबर 1 लेकर वर्कआउट किया, एक नंबर 1 और दूसरा 2 लेकर वर्कआउट किया. दिस कैन बी अ स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन विच कैन डेफिनेटली बी आस्क्ड इन द RMS एग्जाम और अदर टाइप ऑफ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स. How many sets of 3 consecutive whole numbers are there such that the third number is equal to the sum of first 2 numbers? कंसेक्यूटिव होल नंबर्स के ऐसे कितने सेट्स होंगे, 3 कंसेक्यूटिव होल नंबर्स के ऐसे कितने सेट होंगे जहां पर थर्ड नंबर जो होगा वो फर्स्ट और सेकंड का सम होगा. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेक्यूटिव होल नंबर्स. Consecutive whole numbers are those numbers which come in sequence. For example, 1 1 के बाद 2 2 के बाद 3 2 2 के बाद 3 3 के बाद 4. These are sets of 3 consecutive whole numbers. Now let us take an example. Let us take our first consecutive number, first whole number as 1. So 1 के बाद आने वाला next consecutive whole number होगा second वाला 2, और 2 के बाद अगला consecutive whole number third वाला होगा 3. Now according to the condition of the question, our three consecutive whole numbers should be such that sum of first and second should be equal to the third, which is possible in this case because 1 plus 2 is actually giving us 3. So this is one set जहां पर पहले और दूसरे कंसेक्यूटिव नंबर को अगर हम प्लस कर दें तो हमें तीसरा कंसेक्यूटिव नंबर मिल जाएगा. Now let us identify, is there any other set like this? Let us take 2 as the first number. 2 के बाद अगला consecutive number है 3. 3 के बाद अगला consecutive number है 4. Now let us check if this condition follows. Is the sum of first and second equal to the third? 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. And according to the condition of the question, it should be 4. But it is not correct. It is not equal to 4, but it is equal to 5. इसका मतलब कि अगर हम पहला कंसेक्यूटिव नंबर 2 ले लें, अगर हम पहला होल नंबर 2 ले लें तो उसके बाद अगला कंसेक्यूटिव नंबर 3 होगा और उसके बाद वाला 4 होगा. यहाँ पर पहले और दूसरे मतलब 2 और 3 का जो सम आ रहा है वो 4 नहीं आ रहा है, वो 5 आ रहा है. And answering this question, guys, there is only one set like this, जहाँ पर the sum of first and second number is equal to the third number. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. यही एक ऐसा सेट है 3 consecutive numbers का 1, 2 and 3, जिसमें फर्स्ट और सेकंड को अगर हम प्लस कर दें तो हमें तीसरा consecutive number मिल जाएगा. For example, here 1 plus 2 will give us 3. So answer is there is only one such set. Answer will be option number B. That there is only one set of 3 consecutive whole numbers where the third number is equal to the sum of first two numbers. 555 plus 444 plus 333 equals 11 multiplied by question mark. Let us assume the question mark is x. On the left hand side I have to add these three numbers. Let us add them. 555, 444 plus 333. When we add these three, is 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 3 12, carry 1. 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 3 13, 3, carry 1. 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 3 13. So I get 1332 on the left hand side equals 111 multiplied by x. To find the value of x, we have to take 111 from the right hand side to the left hand side. On the right hand side, the operation of 11 is multiplication. Remember, when you change the side, multiplication will become division. So 111 on right hand side, when it will go, it will be divided. So I have to divide 1332 by 111, which will give me the answer of the question mark or the number x. Let us divide 1332 by 111. 111 one time will be 111. When I subtract this, this is 3 minus 1 2, 3 minus 1 2, this is 1 minus 1 0. Let's take the 2 down. 111 2 times will be 222. I'll get 0 remainder. My division is complete. Answer is 12, which is option number 555 plus 444 plus 333 equals to 111 multiplied by question mark. Now, using the direct approach, it will be a very lengthy question because first you have to add all three numbers. Then you have to divide it by 111, which will be actually very time consuming in the real exam. Alternative approach of this question will be using the unit digit. Let us see how can we find out the answer of this question using the unit digit approach. Our question is 555 plus 444 plus 333 equals 111 multiplied by question mark. Let us assume this question mark is x. Now what we are going to do is, we are not going to solve the whole numbers, but we will only take the unit digit. The unit digit of 555 is 5. Let's take it. Plus the unit digit of 444 is 4. Take it. Plus unit digit of 333 is 3. Equals unit digit of 111 is 1. Multiplied by, let us assume the unit digit of the answer x is x. On the left hand side, 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. Unit digit of 12 is 2. Equals 1 multiplied by x. Now friends, equation is 2 is equal to 1 into x. Now you have to think of a number which, when we multiply in 1, it should give me 2. What is the number when multiplying in 1 should give me 2? ऐसा कौन सा नंबर है जो 1 में मल्टीप्लाई कर दें तो हमें 2 मिल जाए? x हमारा ऐसा नंबर है जो 1 में मल्टीप्लाई करने से क्या आना चाहिए? 2 आना चाहिए. इज ओनली वन पॉसिबल वैल्यू. 1 में एक ही ऐसा नंबर है जो मल्टीप्लाई कर दे तो 2 आ जाएगा, वो 2 है. इसका मतलब हमारा जो आंसर है उसका वंस प्लेस 2 होना चाहिए, क्योंकि 1 में एक ही ऐसा नंबर है 2 जो मल्टीप्लाई करके हमें 2 आ जाएगा. इसका मतलब यूनिट डिजिट ऑफ आवर आंसर, हमारे आंसर का यूनिट डिजिट क्या होना चाहिए? हमारे आंसर का यूनिट डिजिट 2 होना चाहिए. लेट्स गो टू द ऑप्शन एंड फाइंड आउट विच ऑप्शन हैज 2 इन द यूनिट डिजिट. ऑप्शन डी नो, ऑप्शन सी 6 नो, ऑप्शन बी 5 नो, ऑप्शन ए 2. This is the answer. Using the long method also we got the answer as 12. But using this unit digit approach, you don't have to do big addition or division or any kind of multiplication. You only have to understand this approach. Question says the least number greater than 5000 which is divisible by 73. लीस्ट नंबर मीन्स हमें ऐसा सबसे छोटा नंबर ढूंढना है जो 5000 से बड़ा हो और 73 से डिविजिबल हो. द अप्रोच ऑफ सॉल्विंग दिस क्वेश्चन विल बी, यू टेक द नंबर 5000 and then you divide it by 73 and find the remainder. So I will take 5000 and I will divide it by 73. 73 is a 2-digit number, so if I take 2 digit it will be 50, which will be lesser. So what I will do is I will have to take 3 digits, 500. And now let's take 73 6 times. 73 6 times is 438. Let us subtract. This is 2. 9 minus 3, this is 6. 4 minus 4, this is 0. I am not taking it. Let's take another 0 down. And now let's take 73 8 times. 73 8 times will be 4. This is 8. And this is 5. Let us subtract. My remainder is, this is 6, this is 3. My remainder is 36. And now comes the most important step. After dividing 5000 by 73, I found the remainder. Now what we have to do is I have to take 5000, and on this 5000 I will add divisor minus the remainder. 5000 plus divisor is 73 minus remainder is 36. On subtracting them, I will get 73 minus 36 is 37. Adding these two, 5037 is the smallest number after 5000 or greater than 5000, which is completely divisible by 73. I will divide you and show you here. Let us divide 5037 by 73 to check whether it is completely divisible by 73 or not. 73 6 times is 438. On subtracting, this is 5, this is 9 minus 3, 6, 657. 73 9 times is 657. This will complete my division, and I see that 5037 is completely divisible by 73. So such kind of questions we have also seen earlier. The first step will be divide the number 5000 by 73 and find out the remainder, and then from the number 5000 add divisor minus remainder. Divisor is 73, remainder is 36. 73 minus 36 is 37. 5000 plus 37 is 5037. This is the number which is exactly divisible by 73, which I have shown you after dividing here. Answer will be option number C. If the first and the second digits in the sequence 5981327438 are interchanged. Interchange means first की जगह पर second आ जाएगा, second की जगह पर first आ जाएगा. Interchange means exchange. Also, the third and the fourth digits, the fifth and the sixth digits, and so on. So on मतलब हमें every two digits को interchange करना है. Then which digit would be the seventh counting to your left? तो अगर हम लेफ्ट साइड से काउंटिंग शुरू करें तो सेवेंथ डिजिट कौन सा होगा? Let us understand this sequence. This is 5, 9, 8, 1, 3, 2, 7, 4, 3, and 8. Now they are saying to exchange or interchange the first and second digit. If I interchange the first and second digit, 9 will come in place of 5 and 5 will go in place of 9. If I interchange the third and fourth digit, 8 will go to place of 1 and 1 will come at the place of 8. It will be 1, 8. Similarly, I have to interchange all the digits. So 2 will come in place of 3, 3 will come in place of 2. Interchanging 7 and 4, 4 will come in the place of 7, 7 will come in place of 4. Similarly, 3 will come in place of 8, 8 will come in place of 3, it will be 8, 3. So this is our new sequence, 9, 5, 1, 8, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 3. Now they say we have to count from your left. This is the right side and this is the left side. From the left side we have to count which digit is at the 7th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th digit, which is 8. Answer is option number D. While the question was easy, you should be able to work such kind of sums in the exam. You should also understand the meaning of interchanging of digits. And also you should understand that from which side we should start the counting. If you start counting from the right side, you will get the answer as 4, which is not correct. Counting from the left side will give us the right answer, which is 7th digit, which is 8. Here there is one more thing, that they are interchanging 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th, and so on. And so on means you carry this pattern till the end of the sequence. Answer will be option number D. Now the question says that we have to find the 7th digit counting to your left. Now friends, remember, counting to the left means we have to start counting from 3, because counting to the left means we will have to go towards left side. And if we want to go towards left side, then our counting should start with 3. So when I start counting from 3, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th, my 7th digit will be 8. So our answer will be option number D. Don't get confused by the language. Counting to your left, if it says counting to your left, do not start from 9, start from 3, because from 3 we will go towards the left. So we will have to start counting from 3 and we have to count 7 digits, which will give us 8 as the answer. The sum of first 5 square numbers is square number. Square number is a number which we get by multiplying the same number by itself. For example, 2 multiplied by 2 is 2 square, which is 4. The symbol of square is you write down 2 at the bottom and above that you place a 2. Square of 3, multiply 3 by itself. 3 into 3 is 9. Representation of 3 square will be write down 3 at the bottom and slightly above it write 2 here. This is 3 square. Similarly, 4 square will be 4 into 4. You have to multiply 4 2 times, or you have to multiply 4 with itself, which is 16. Representation of 4 square will be write 4 at the bottom and 2 at the top. Now remember, 4 square, 4 power 2. It doesn't mean that you have to multiply 4 by 2. It means that you have to multiply 4 2 times. Don't get confused by this. Multiply 4 2 times with itself. It doesn't mean multiply 4 by 2. It means multiply 4 2 times with itself. So now the question is asking sum of first 5 square numbers. 1 square is the first number. Second will be 2 square. Third will be 3 square. Fourth will be 4 square. Fifth will be 5 square. 1 square is 1 into 1, 1. 2 square is 2 into 2, 4. 3 square is 3 into 3, 9. 4 square is 4 into 4, 16. 5 square is 5 into 5, 25. Let's have their sum. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 plus 16 is 30. 30 plus 25. My answer is 55. So sum of first 5 square numbers is option number B. The positions of how many digits in the number 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 5, 9, 8, 7 will remain the same when the digits are arranged in ascending order. So let us see, my number is 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 5, 9, 8, 7. Now when I arrange these digits in the increasing order, then how many digits will be in the same position as given in this sequence? Let us find out by arranging these digits in the increasing order. Increasing order will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And now let us see which digits are having the same place. I see 2 comes at the same place. So the position of 2 in the sequence is second, and when I arrange them in the increasing order, again the position of 2 is in the second position. Next number is 4. In the given sequence, 4 comes in the fourth place, and when I arrange them in the increasing order, it is again at the fourth position. So this also is same. The next is 8. In the given sequence, it is in the 8th position, and when I arrange them in the increasing order, again it takes the 8th position. So how many digits have the same position? There are 3 digits, which are 2, 4 and 8. They are acquiring the same position, or they take the same position as when arranged in the increasing order compared to given in the sequence. Our answer will be option number D. On dividing 49,980 by a certain number, the quotient is 403 and the remainder is 18. What is a divisor? Let us understand all these terms first. Suppose I divide 15 by 4. I will divide 4 3s are 12. My remainder is 3. So this 3 is my remainder. 15, with the number which is getting divided, is dividend. 3 is our quotient, and 4 is the divisor. I hope all the terms are clear that what is the dividend is the number which is getting divided, divisor is the number which is dividing, the value 3 is the quotient, and 3 is our remainder. I hope all the terms are clear. Now from this we have a formula of dividend. The formula of dividend is divisor into quotient plus remainder. And if I want to find out divisor, the formula of divisor will be dividend minus remainder upon quotient. In this question, we have to find out the divisor, so we use the formula dividend minus remainder upon quotient. Let's go back to the question.